This Stan, how may I help you? I'm sorry, could you repeat that, sir?
I'm saying that my name is Darius and I'm from Turkey. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking me. So basically, we are looking for reliable career partners to move freight all over the USA. So if you don't mind, could you tell me what kind of truck or trailer do you have?
We have 26-foot box trucks, and we have 53-foot dry van trailers.
All right. And how much weight do you carry easily?
10,000 on the box trucks, and I don't like to do any more than 40 on the dry vans. If you're okay, so let me go ahead and tell you what our process is, because it sounds like what you're trying to do is offer us your dispatching service. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you need to talk to John Caboclo, and let me transfer you over to him, okay?
All right, man.
So hold on one second. Here you go, John. It's on hold. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us as always. Again, we're this is part three of our little live kind of look or glimpse into uh, what it the real life of a truck dispatcher is like, how the logistic world operates, and the different types of situations you will find yourself in as a dispatcher on a daily basis. Um, no day is the same. No driver is the same. So you're dealing with multiple situations, multiple personalities, and you've got to learn to balance that along with your other job tasks and assignments that you have. So just follow with us. You get a real behind the scenes look into what it takes to be a truck dispatcher. Okay. This is a very interesting and intriguing field. The trucking industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and there's various ways to break into the industry. You could be a driver, you could be a freight forwarder, you could be a broker, you could be a dispatcher. It's all types of things, uh, all types of a variety of ways that you can enter into the logistics field. So I'm going to give you a look into one aspect of things that we do, because we have our own fleet that we dispatch loads for. Then we have a separate company that's an independent of our carrier company that also dispatches loads uh, for various drivers with their own authority and things like that. But we also have our own carrier company, a separate entity where drivers can lease on to our authority, either with their equipment or we either furnish the equipment. So it's a very interesting logistics is a very interesting dynamic in itself. So just join us and just tune in to the conversations that we have with drivers, to the conversations that we have with the dispatchers, the brokers, and amongst ourselves, in trying to, at the end of the day, uh, put revenue in our drivers' pockets, and also keep our company um, profitable, but also operate in a safe and efficient manner at the same time. Okay. And while we're waiting on different calls to come in from dispatchers and drivers, let's talk about some of the things that are going on in the trucking community that I thought was kind of interesting, and I think you'll kind of find it interesting as well. In Mississippi, I was reading on cdllife.com where there was 311 commercial vehicle drivers removed from Mississippi roads for English violations, officials say. So I'm curious as to what is meant by English violations. Um, because as you know, they're tightening up on regulations that have been on the books for years and years uh, in connection with English proficiency. So this says that on November 24th, 2025, Mississippi Department of Public Safety reported that more than 311 commercial vehicle drivers had been removed from the road for not meeting federal English communication standards. Additionally, 145 individuals were referred to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement for investigation. Wow, this is kind of interesting. So, not only do you stand the chance of losing your CDL if you can't speak proper English, but you also stand a chance of your immigration status being questioned. Um, so, this is what their sentiments and thoughts was. They said it's encouraging to see states like Nevada and Wyoming follow Governor Tate Reeves and the Mississippi Department of Public Safety's lead through Operation Safe Haul, where 38 commercial drivers were removed for failing to meet English language requirement. Okay. It said more than 7,000 CMV drivers out of service nationwide for English violations, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. And this was as of October 2025. Okay. And it says the U.S. Department of Transportation requires commercial truck drivers to speak and understand English to operate a big rig, or they will be taken out of service. On January 25th, 2025, non-compliance with existing federal regulations requiring ELP for commercial vehicle drivers was returned to an out-of-state service violation condition following a White House executive order, which called for increased enforcement of federal English language requirements for truck drivers. Okay. And a lot of truck drivers are happy about this because they feel like the market has been flooded and inundated. Um, and because of this, you have more influx of drivers that, in their opinion, drives the market down because they're taking cheap freight. Um, they're packing the truck with one, two, three, and four drivers where the truck is moving consistently. That affords them the opportunity to be able to take cheap freight because they can take load after load after load after load and get it there quickly and move on to the next load. So a load that may take you 2 days to finish, they can finish it in one day, so to speak. The more people you have in the truck that are capable of driving, the quicker you get to a load. Because keep in mind now, you as a truck driver, you can only drive 11 hours a day, right? But if there's two people in that truck, which is called a team, then that truck can move, you know, 24 hours a day, just about 22 hours out of the day. You can uh, you can actually drive that truck. So it's an interesting dynamic. Different people have different opinions as far as things like that are concerned. Let's see, we've got some things going internally here. Let me see what the communication between our company is. Um, let's see here. Jason, I need you to make a correction on what you just typed. I did not say that it's okay for third party dispatchers to have our driver's phone number. I said it was okay for them, for that particular dispatcher to have Jerome's number. So you have to be careful in how you repeat what someone says, okay? All right. Because that can start a trend. If everybody thinks it's okay to just give our drivers numbers out to dispatchers, then that's not what I'm meaning. That only applies to that particular driver and that particular dispatcher. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what these dispatchers have come up with that have messaged me. So let's see here. Okay. Jerome, that's our driver. So is Jerome clear on the next pickup and delivery locations? What do you mean you're not sure? Is he en route? He's been stationary for 31 minutes. So has he completed his delivery and is he just taking a break somewhere? Let me look at the two. Thank you for calling. This is Stan. How may I help you?
Hi, Stan. This is Linda again.
Hey, what's up, Linda?
Sorry to bother today. Listen, um, Jerome needs gas. He's on E. Um, when he was talking, I thought we were talking to Q yesterday. We ended up talking to Q. And Jerome asked for gas, and Q told him he had so many miles to go before he needed gas. So now he needs gas.
Okay. All right. Um, Try to do me a favor, and this might sound silly to you,
No,
but
ain't nothing silly.
he's a CDL driver. And if another commercial truck driver hear him say, I need gas in my truck, that will be like that will make him look very incompetent. Little things like that. It's fuel because it's diesel. So
Well, I'm saying gas.
I'm not worried about you. I've heard him say that a number of times, and I meant to correct it
Okay.
because that little thing. Like I used to do that when I first started driving. Get the phone. I used to do that when I first started driving until an older guy came up to me. He says, "Hey, son, don't say gas. It's a diesel." It makes it because it makes a truck driver look like he don't know anything about a truck.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying that.
We'll correct his language.
Yeah, correct his language. That's fuel. Now I know it sounds petty, but uh, that just when he's having conversations with other truck drivers, he'll look ridiculous. Um, so Q he wanted fuel yesterday from Q, and Q said he would get it for him for the next load.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had expressed to him that he had so many miles to go off of the fuel that he was on because I was on the phone with him
Okay.
when he said that to him.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Just
so
tell him to.
now he needs fuel.
Okay, that's not a problem at all. We'll get it for him. I will jump on that right now. Is he okay? He's
Yeah, he's fine. He's just ready to go.
okay.
He's ready to
Awesome.
move out.
Awesome.
He has not. What is that, Chris, that he needed downloaded there?
Okay. Uh, I
And it
think
hasn't been downloaded to him yet.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll RXO will send him that. They'll send him the link for it to get him going on that. Um, so let me get his fuel for this route in order, and I'll hit you right back, Linda. How about that?
Great, that's great.
All right,
That'll be
and
wonderful.
soon
All right?
I hate to keep saying this, but as soon as we can get those receipts, we can go ahead and process this past settlement.
Okay.
All right, all right. Let me
All
jump on
right,
it.
and that's explain that because Chris is on the line. So Chris, he needs to download what is that Truckopedia?
Truck P. I think he already has it downloaded, from what I understand. I haven't talked to him about it, but I think he's already downloaded it, and he just has an issue. Uh, uh, Either the connection on his phone or something like that. And what I wanted to do whenever he had time, I wanted to get Q wanted to personally work with him on that to get all the documents.
Okay, so because Chris knows about Truckopedia, so
Okay.
maybe he can help him and we can get that resolved.
Oh, that'll be
If
wonderful.
not,
How
we're
you
gonna
doing,
let you
Chris?
know. I'll text you and let you know.
You doing all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. No complaints about nothing. No complaints about nothing. All right. Well, let me work on getting him fuel. Number one, we'll do that right now, and hopefully, next week he will have fuel cards, so he won't have to worry about that. We're going to try to get him from EF. Hey, dear, we'll get him from. We're getting our fuel cards from
Okay,
EFS.
so then let me ask you another question, Sam.
Okay.
After he does this load from Iowa,
Uh huh.
what do you know what his next step will be? Because
No.
he did express that he do need to wash, get his clothes together, and do some things. Because
Okay.
in the interim, we kind of pushed him out there
Okay.
unexpectedly.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
after this loan, can we get him? Um, that's Iowa. Get him back for a couple of days so he can take care of his business and then move out.
yes, we can. Sure can.
Okay, okay. So can we do that for him?
Yeah.
Um,
I if
so
he
he
would have
he can get
expressed
back
it,
together.
because I asked him what his plans were for the holidays. I think he didn't even realize that the holidays was coming when I asked him. And I said, "What are your plans for the holidays? Do you want to go home? Do you want to be home for that day?" He said he wanted to be home for Thanksgiving. And I specifically asked him that because what I was thinking, if he wanted to be home for Thanksgiving, we'll get him home that day and bring him out maybe
Right.
Monday. But
Bring
since
him out when?
Monday, I was going to try to see if he wanted to come right back out or get him home or get home and come back out Monday. So when he said he wanted to be home for Thanksgiving, that meant, we went on and routed him on a
That's
load.
Monday.
Yeah, we went on and
Right.
routed him on a load that'll get him. See his communicate. See if he can communicate the way it's just the communication. That's all it is.
I know.
It's just the
I know.
communication, and
Yeah,
uh,
we're gonna change that.
yeah,
We're gonna change the language. We're gonna change the communication. We
right.
just need some working with, and we
That's
Chris.
that's right.
That's why I got Chris on the phone
That's right.
because Chris needs to hear this so he know how to work with him.
Believe it or not, though, Linda, you have a lot of truck drivers that that are like that in the industry. They they're just like that. Communications. They sometimes they're good people, but they just don't have the communication skills and the business skills. So we have to kind of just work to try to draw that out of them. Uh, if they're a good driver, if they're a good driver. So
Okay.
let me work on getting him his fuel, and then we'll go from there. And I'll touch back base with you. Okay.
Okay. So the next load after Iowa, we're gonna bring him back
We're going to bring him back. And if
and
you
then
tell
let
me
him get him.
specifically how many
Huh?
days, and if you will find out specifically how many days he needs to be home, we can make that happen.
Okay. I'll text that to you.
Okay.
2 days, Chris.
Okay.
2 days, Chris.
All right. That's
Yeah.
fine.
2 days and he said.
That's fine. And if you can kind of like, if he wants to be, I haven't put a number to it, but if he wants to be out a couple weeks, then go home, that's fine. Whatever he wants to do.
And we're gonna work on that also
Okay.
because we said we're gonna put that in place.
As long as it ain't nothing, crazy and extreme, we can work with it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna jump on it then. Let me work on getting the fuel.
Okay. No problem.
All right. Good to hear from you, Chris. Take care. All right.
All right.
Okay, so now I need to work on getting this particular driver fuel. So let me message Q. Uh, okay, so we're working on getting one of our other drivers on the road and moving to his next location. Uh, his carrier has, or the person that he actually drives for, because they're leased on to our authority. So the company that's leased on to our authority has their own drivers that drive for them. So she has expressed to me that after he completes this load, we want to work him home for 2 days, so he can get some R&R at the house. So that is what we're going to get ready to do next. So, John, John, can you put that on hold for a second? Has anybody signed the rate confirmation for that load that is going to Iowa, from Michigan to Iowa? I thought you signed the rate confirmation for that already.
No, I just received it and it's already.
So nobody signed it?
Jababa sent me just a copy, not the link.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sign it so we can get that over with. And and they will get tracking for it. Okay. All right. Let me forward a copy of this to everybody. Yes. Uh,
This time we're able to track the truck using RXO website.
so that shows you that gives you another backup.
Yeah.
When it's their load, you're able to look in their system and track the truck. So that gives an additional backup to our own TMS system, which I think is pretty cool. John, I'm forwarding you this email. Not John, Jason. I'm forwarding you this email. Please provide the uh, broker with Jerome's information, his name, phone number, email address. They need that for the tracking. Why aren't you in here? Why can't I ever find your?
Then I got the dispatcher here. They're charging 3.5% for dry van.
Awesome. Now, that's another thing. When you're doing the list of brokers, I need the percentage that they charge
Okay.
because some charge five, some charge four, some charge like what you just said. I need to know because when it comes time to pay them, I don't want to pay them more than they're supposed to get paid.
I'll update the list.
All right.
This is the one.
Jason, let me know that you got that, please. Earth to Jason. Did you get the email I just forwarded to you? Okay, thank you.
Stan, can I do it on Friday and give it to you on Monday? I need to search all of my files for it, for the rates.
So what?
Driver information sent
Could you say that one more time?
driver information sent to Brian or some.
You already sent it?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I borrow the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Bureau reported that it has started to snow. Therefore, it must be taken to start driving. Driver will be directed to the available.
Tawagan mo lang kaya. Hindi mo nila yung address check. Hindi mo siya natin sa hindi natin siya natin sa hindi mo sa isa mo. Sir, I need to go. Yung parking. Tapos kung mo na-receive niya na rin yung kapag tawagan mo pala, mo na-receive sa linya. Yung ano, code, yung code natin yan. Sa Gmail yan. Kasi ito yun, diba? Kasi hindi siya makapasok sa parking. Stan, do we need a chain on the truck? if ever it's snowed.
When you're sending information to dispatchers, stop letting them rush you for the paperwork. You're saying, I will send it in a minute. Don't communicate with them like that because they'll constantly rush you for things.
Okay.
And that gets, and then you, one day you'll explode on them because you're doing multiple things. So in order to stop that, you want to you want to nip things in the bud at the beginning of the process. So tell him that getting the documents in order, getting them signed, getting everything reviewed is a process. We'll get it back to you as quickly as we possibly can, but it is a process. You have to slow them down or they'll be like, you know,
Okay. Next time.
sure.
Then regarding the traffic that Jerome said started snowing, do we need a chain?
Where's he
If
going?
he's going to pick up the load.
Take that load information where it's going, put it into the AI. Ask the I have a driver going to this particular area. Is there an active chain law in that area right now? Okay. Because the chain laws are different according to different states and according to the severity of the weather. Some require just your uh, one set of drives, some require all the truck and trailer to be chained up. It just depends. But some states, here's the interesting part, some states at a certain, it could be just as hot as can be. It could be feel like the summertime, but it could be that time of the month where certain states require that even if it's sunny outside, you must have a set of chains on your truck if you're going through that state. And if you don't, they can stop you and they can fine you.
Even if there's not any snow on the
It
road.
could be as hot as it is here. And if it's that time of the year where a chain law is in effect,
Yes.
yeah, you better have it. You better have them on the truck, not physically on the tires, but you're required to have chains somewhere stored away inside your truck. I'm going to put that in here so Jacobo will know it as well.
So from Indiana to Iowa, there's no policy that the truck must have a tire chain, and it's not mandatory. But if it has a snow, it's warranted to have it.
Take a look at this load. Hold on. How far is where is this one going? This one's going to Iowa. What is pickup in Anderson, South Carolina?
Picking up in South Carolina, but we're in Iowa.
The hell is he talking about?
There's a lot of dead.
What's wrong with my light? Is it charging? It's not charging for some reason. This Stan, how may I help you? Hello? What's the zip code for this Iowa delivery?
52301.
52301. There goes the phone with this bullshit. I can't. Here's one from Waterloo, Iowa to Corpus Christi, Texas. 1270. No. 1,270 miles with a deadhead of 55 miles, paying $2,300. No way. John, what I'm going to need you to do is get a list together of the loads that have been delivered, starting with the first one Jerome has delivered up until the one he's going to deliver
Today. I took one
Friday.
Yeah. I have already set it up.
I need a sheet.
Okay, I'll put it on the Excel file.
Okay, and send that to me. I need his first load, which was $575. I forget where it went.
Texas, I think that's
Texas to Texas, yeah. That one and every load he's had since then. Give that to me. I need that right away.
Okay.
Thank you.
You signed the rate card, right?
Yes, yes, and we got it back. So he needs to accept truck tracking.
Yeah, he was waiting for that. I just called him.
You just called who?
Gerald.
And did he answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already informed him about the mask also.
Okay.
Said he will look at the truck stop. When you click the links, he said he signed rate card.
It's saying what?
It says it hasn't been signed yet.
Here, let me. You're clicking an old one. Let me.
The new one.
You can go straight to RXO and look at it. Do you want this or do you want the? I sent you the rate con because this is the only alternative.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the rate card that I opened. It says it's not. It hasn't been signed yet. There, view now.
You successfully book load.
It says it hasn't been signed.
This is what I don't understand about them. You have to sign a rate con 2 and 3 times. It's crazy. That
Yes,
rate con is.
they sent the rate card before a blank one. Now it has the address.
Yeah, but when you send the blank one with most companies that doesn't have the information, that serves as the rate confirmation signature. And then from there, they just send you back not another rate con to sign again. They just send you back the information.
Yeah.
They send you two rate cons, which is, I mean, it's their way of doing things, but oh well.
All of our loans are from RXO since we loaded first, except for the other one, the primary. So you need scan the complete details of the rent con.
Yes. For each load, where to, where to, where to, where from, where to, the pay rate. Yeah. And who was the, I can handle it from there. Most of them and all of them were booked by me. So put my name beside all of them.
Okay.
And then put my name and put slash Sylvia. Wait a minute. One other dude booked one. That one was canceled. No, he didn't. That one was canceled. All of them were booked by Sylvia, with the exception of the one that was 2,300 that went.
Access to Indiana.
I think so. Whichever one was 2,300, and whichever one Taylor, the broker named Taylor, was on. Let me see what the name of the company is.
Oh, that's primary. Taylor dot.
Premier. Is it Premier or
I think primary. Primary free.
very good, Jason? That's the details you want to send. You sent the name, the phone number, the truck, the trailer. You also should include his. Oh, he's not there. He also should include the email address. I'm tired. I'm about to take a little quick break to recharge my batteries. All right, guys. I'm gonna take me a quick break. I'll be back at it in about 30 more minutes.